Joining us now from Washington is Tony Cárdenas, member of the U.S. House of Representatives, Democrat from the 29th Congressional District of California, that is the San Fernando Valley. He has announced this next year will be his last year in the House of Representatives. Congressman, thanks for taking the time. So why are you leaving?
I've been doing this now elected official thing for 28 years. I was 6 years in the state assembly, honored to represent the community I was born and raised in, and then 10 years on the city council. And I'm in my 11th year in Congress, and I hope to be able to serve in my 12th year next year, and then maybe go back home.
Do you still enjoy being a member of Congress, or is it just not as rewarding as it used to be?
Well, I've gotten better at it, but yet at the same time, it's gotten more difficult because as we see right now, the Republicans have taken a bent of trying to listen to somebody like Donald Trump, trying to think that it's a good thing to try to dismantle government instead of serving the people. I'm not exaggerating. That's exactly what too many of my colleagues on the other side of the aisle are trying to do. They're just trying to make it look like government is dysfunctional and for everybody to hate government, et cetera. But government does a lot of wonderful things. We're a great country. We serve our people well. We have a quality of living in this country that many countries aspire to. And the reason why that is because of a lot of hardworking people. We have an amazing economy, but we also have a government who's there for the people when it's wildfires or earthquakes or hurricanes or what have you. No other country on the planet can respond to these things unlike the United States of America does.
You know, there was a time where when I would, on occasions when I would be back in Washington and I'd spend time with members of the California delegation, frequently it was members of both parties. They actually got along. There was a definite difference between suburban Republicans and inner city Democrats and that kind of thing. But there was they were there with, they shared the same passion for government, and there was a lot of interaction. That doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah, right around the time Newt Gingrich became speaker, he dismantled a lot of the natural opportunities that we would congregate together. And little by little by little, we spend less and less time together, Republicans and Democrats, meeting each other's wives and families, et cetera. But that was a slow dismantling. But the thing is, the truth of the matter is when I see my colleagues in the hallway, we get along great. We say hello, how you doing, things of that nature. But when those cameras come on, too many of my colleagues play to that camera and they want to make it look like we're fighting all the time.
So you're on the Commerce Committee, the Energy Committee. What legislation are you the most proud of introducing?
Well, I work a lot on healthcare policy. 988, which is a new phone number that now people can call from anywhere in the country and connect with a live person who can help somebody through a mental health crisis. Like when, say, a teenager is considering suicide at the moment, they call 988. They don't have to remember an 800 number. They can call 988 and they will get a mental health professional on the line to walk them through it. And in addition to that, we're building out that system. The way the 911 system has been built out, we're now building out the 988 system specifically for mental health crisis moments to give people care in that moment and also a continuum of care to make sure they have a place to go and to get the kind of help they need so they don't find themselves in that situation again.
So you're retiring. We've had several other members of Congress retire. We understand, we see that we used to have a House Speaker in Nancy Pelosi. We used to have a House Speaker in Kevin McCarthy. They're no longer with the gavel. There's this concern that California's clout from either party is lessening significantly in Washington.
Well, we have the Garamandis and the Matsuis, and we have a lot of great individuals, Linda Sanchez, others who have been there for 20 years or more, and they've been doing an amazing job, and they're going to continue to do a great job. So I feel confident and comfortable that California is going to be in good hands. And don't you forget, we have Alex Padilla, who's now our senior senator for California, who's doing an amazing job. He's been a statewide elected official for going on 12 years now. So we've got some experience here in different ways. We have subcommittee chairs, by the way, no standing committee chairs or ranking members on standing committees from California. So we have a lot of good, well-thinking individuals who have California's interests at heart, and we fight really hard for California, and we're in good hands. By the way, regardless of who's a chair or not, we have 52 California members of the House of Representatives, more than any other state in the nation. So when we put our foot down and we fight for California, we do come together and we get things done.
The Honorable Tony Cárdenas, member of Congress from the 29th Congressional District of California. Congressman, thank you very much for taking the time, and Happy New Year.
Take care. Good to talk to you.